All right. Abusia for mama chiao. Emo akwaba. Emfamra ye kasafoni so eye nimdie news. Yetena sese ya na ye amanyosem ene ye de besom sesompa. E mu fie mu munwuma mu. Amanhodo so abruchi ene de keka ho. Ne mantwe ne kutia wo man Ghana ha nyina. Abusia for ensem ezisi.
On 25th April 2015, and therefore, Parliament needed to approve any fees and charges imposed on the media. Sam George further asserted that all 5 presidents of this fourth republic, including our current president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, have all played a role in the entrenchment of the freedom of speech in this country under Jerry John Rawlings or Twaswa Edeba Baba BC Asiye. If this post his position as a lawyer today, the president has taken a position that we should monetize free speech. It cannot be said to be retrospective. Now, that was Sam George speaking in 2017. Say the medical archive. Now, I want to ask Sam George just about 2-3 questions. Sam George, who do you know you call Parliament? Sam, Honorable Minister. O say NCA need to me say your backers will be licensed into your close and you be the why. How different is it from near a scene? That's the first question I'm asking you. How different is your current action from what happened in 2017? Act Cronwa 775 Noa NCA 2017 na omujina so omode yes suspension na wo say any who kwan say obi monetize free speech to the extent say you can check radio station say the license on try or renew intino yen yin film from aban ni ho kwan. And beside that NCA so ni ho kwan say or den ne pe ebe to radio station mu abra on-call Parliament because according to no then no act no na NCA for no gina so there are 2 stations no mo gazette in 2015 by that time ana maban and the power in 2015 mo gazette no since a person or 2 radio station ma omra Parliament. Honorable Minister, I'm asking you a simple question this morning. Did you go to Parliament? When did you table that motion before Parliament? So you see, after all, Esla was not that evil. She wasn't, after all. And
they go back no matter everything. I would wish that one day, Medabeso, you know, that the relationship, and that Kwame Nchubusi Yako, and in your Kwame Akompre Contemno, they go back to that relationship because se Omumi and one Kamumwa, it will be very difficult. The party can go through 2028 if you know and understand what they did prior to 2016 NPP electoral victory. I am told the party no crown Air Congress Tamale 2014. I am the Pola Foko Japan as leaders. No, because the party was in opposition, and I know I have been told people have confirmed say Canada Japan. Chema Wun to me, and Chema Robert Kutin, former Central Regional Chema, may he so rest in peace. Omune fun day, the Congress in Tamale. Inti, maybe I can back election. Maybe I well chairman support no, chairman back election, maybe I can support no, but in the interest of the party, Omuvia, they should come together and give the MPP the energy. I'm the my party no. Yes, carbon now to be support to not bid, and as one also be support to be bid. Well, it's here fine, but it's here in the interest of the party, the energy that they inject into the party. I am praying and hoping so Omumi will buy their difference no matter what has happened, and they will come together and they will give the MPP youth the hope that they provided ahead of the 2016 elections. Not 2028, no. Almost had their partner who to me view. Abba, Omoji to me, my numbers are you, Muniamana. Me,
Obi.
Yes.
I'm also asking you. Kindly call Petroleum Commission.
What will be
Kindly
your definition of malalignment?
And ask them.
Okay.
How many vehicles they assigned me on assumption of duty, and how many vehicles I can return to them following my departure from office.
Very well. We'll
it's very simple.
We'll do that. The other question.
Ask him the other question.
Mustafa Nyabotre. The other question, Egbert, on board meetings. Say even when transition team discussions you held as many as 5 or so board meetings.
Your friend is saying Minya Obi.
Yes, lawyer.
First of all, I don't account to someone like Mustafa Bandi. Let me explain
Mustafa,
No, I won't let him talk to me the way he wants to go.
Lawyer.
With due respect to you and all our listeners, if you know corporate governance, who is it? The chief executive who calls board meetings?
No, the board chairman.
Good. So, assuming what he is even claiming is even true, why is he trying to ask me? I'm a member of the board, or I was a member of the board. I was not a chairman. In any event, if the board chairman even called meetings, can I?
This is lame.
Mustafa,
he has very good reasons to call
the CEO, not the board secretary.
In any event, Kese Mustafa said, unconstitutional Presidential Transition Act in Ghana, the schedule, it provides that the tenure of all persons who are on the board of any state, your friend saying entity, lapses on the day a new president is sworn in office. The day a new president is sworn in office is fixed on the 7th of January. So is he trying to suggest that when at the elections, December 7, December 9, about results were declared, no board in this country should have held a meeting? Please.
So you see?
Okay.
I think that from one allegation
from your explanation,
allegation of having kept a vehicle or vehicles, now he's moved to board meetings.
No, I actually made a litany of things. I raised a litany of issues, three main issues.
Yes.
You have not denied that 5 board meetings were held in a row during transition period.
I have not even answered your question.
You are going to hide behind transition act and hiding behind a board chairman to say that
any board meetings were held. You, Mustafa Bandi, who are you and what is your locus and capacity to challenge the board meetings?
I am exposing you. I'm exposing you. I want the public to know.
Please.
How you run the
public also know. The public also know that you have no locus.
You went as far as doing recruitment.
You have no locus to
recruitment. You did recruitment during transition.
That are not in your purview.
And you are the elites we have in this country. The ones who hold themselves as elites.
Let's finish with the final question. Egbert, he also made the point, say, within that period, no we recruitment, even after the elections, the Petroleum Commission.
Please. As you very well know, the Petroleum Commission is part of the public services of Ghana.
Yes.
We don't just get up and appoint and what do you call it? Let me tell you, and I'll take my opportunity to tell you, to tell you this. Each interview that we held interviews between September, October, and I think the last ones were in November. When people have done their interviews, with the Public Services Commission representatives sitting in the interviews, we don't straight away go ahead and issue them, your friends saying, appointment letters. You go for your medicals. We also write to the institutions whose certificates you claim you have. You understand? For them to validate your bona fides as to whether or not we can certificate and our body way and our body way. So when those issues, those checks take some time to come, what do you do as chief executive? That because you have board approval and those checks and all those things have delayed, and because you shouldn't issue the letters. Yeah, so they were done, but they were not done. No interview was done in December. No, they were done earlier, and we did checks. Apart from medicals, people's universities had to be written to validate their certifications. Those took some time. That is how come you realize that some appointments were made in November to take effect in January. And let me also tell you, because of the public service budgeting cycle and the commission's budgeting cycle, you just don't get up towards the last quarter when you hire people or you hire people and say that add them to the budget, because the budget has been approved for 2025 and provision has been made for hiring of hands, new hands. So their appointments were then to take effect in January, so that the budget we began the year 2024 with will go to its logical conclusion. These are all management matters that if you are not privy to, you behave like the way Mustafa is behaving and come and talk the way anyhow.
So you find the decision to revoke all these appointments so very unfair, right?
Those are all, in my candid opinion, political, and the public services should be devoid of politics. And so those who have elected to go political with these things, let them go that route. I believe that the people who have been affected also know their rights, and that if they elect to vindicate their rights, we will be in this country and will know that it is wrong or right for anyone on assumption of office to do what they have purported to do.
When you took over office or Petroleum Commission, Omua na ABI NDC time Omanya Juma Petroleum Commission no